Hey, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom for this week. Yesterday there was that news out of the Middle East about the exploding pagers, right? And apparently the Israeli military had bugged all the pagers of the Hezbollah guys and made them all explode, at once, 3:30 in the afternoon. And something like 2,600, 2,800 were hurt and several killed. The immediate rush of people like me, I would think like, oh, how ingenious, it's like a James Bond movie or some thriller, when they can do such technical feats like that. But when you stop and you reflect a little bit more, it just shows really how technology's made us all very vulnerable. And, they had given up their cell phones because they knew that they could all be traced, their locations could be traced, and they opted for pagers, but then those could be rigged too. And you just think about how we're getting so integrated with the internet, and even our refrigerators and stoves tell us, all this feedback to the internet, and your refrigerator tells you what food you need, and if you want to have all that wired and hooked up. But I wonder sometimes about where technology's going. Now we can, produce new life through in vitro fertilization, but it comes at a price of discarding other human lives, embryos that are frozen or discarded. And way back in the 1960s, when the church had Vatican II, there was a document that dealt with the church in the modern world. And they were dealing mostly with technological progress in terms of the atom bomb and the hydrogen bomb, which Russia and the Soviet Union and the United States and China were all rushing to develop and make more powerful. And the Vatican Council said something very interesting. It says, there's no doubt, all the scientific progress and technological progress has made the world a better and more prosperous place, but at what a cost? Because those same instruments of technology now can be turned against the human person and become destructive. And I think that's one of the things we need to face as we move forward into this brave new world of artificial intelligence and destructive power that we can unleash, is whether our moral and spiritual progress can keep pace with the technological and scientific progress. There has to be faster growth in our spiritual progress as a society. Otherwise, we'll pay the price.